Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. I am Xexor. I've hosted this. This is part 16 now in the series. In the last part, we finished with George in Ireland. He basically... So previously, right, we had found, over the castle wall, we had gone down underneath and found a keyhole with some like a panel on the wall with some square holes, and there's a statue that when it fell in the sand made this impression of the same holes that you need for the door. So there was some plaster of Paris, but we needed liquid. Finally went back in to the pub, and basically after using the wire, I thought the wire was needed for something, figured out the wire was used to fix go in place of the fuse for the plug of the glass washer. So after I did that and, basically jury-rigged that, once that was fixed, then the bartender, I don't remember his name, but the bartender was like, okay, well, now you can fix my my beer pump down below. So I went down below. I was thinking I was going to get a glass of beer or something for the liquid for the plaster of Paris. Well, you go down below. It's dark, but you pull a lever, and that actually opens that grate out front that I couldn't figure out before. So then, going back outside, look, you open the grate. Merlin, or Khan, came. And he's like, you didn't happen to see what happened with the hit and run, did you, basically? And I was like, no, I didn't see anything. And he's like, did you get a package? Did you find something that, some package that was dropped? And I'm like, no, if I would have found it, I would have taken it to the police. So anyway, so he left. So then I went back downstairs, back down in the cellar, and the light from lifting the grate shone down so you could see. Grabbed a flashlight, grabbed the gem that had fallen down the grate. You knew the gem was down there. I knew that from the moment basically the hit and run happened. I knew that the gem was going to be down there, or at least something important. And then got water from the sink. There was a sink, and so I turned it on and got that towel. Basically mat you use put under your beer mug or whatever, was in my inventory already. So I used the water from the sink to use the mat to soak up some of the water that I put in the sink. Took that back to the plaster of Paris, made the key, turned the thing, got inside, and basically found what I needed to. So then we switched to Nico. She gets a message from Imelda who said, hey, meet me tomorrow for lunch. I'm meeting with Merlin tonight. And Nico, of course, is like, wait, Merlin's the enemy. He's the guy. He's the killer. So basically Nico went to try to save Imelda. It didn't work out, though. By the time we got there, Imelda was already dead, had some final words, got a key from a locker from Imelda. We're back at Nico's apartment. So now... Now it's Imelda's turn to die. Another murder by the costume killer Merlin, or Khan, this time dressed as a cavalier. Police won't investigate. There's covered up as they covered up all other killings. So yeah, I don't know if there are any other messages. I doubt it. Maybe. We'll see.
You have no messages.
Right. So, I wonder if this is supposed to be the next day. I'm supposed to meet with Nico, I guess, whatever, is supposed to meet with her editor today, right? I don't know if this, I don't even remember what this is. It wasn't useful before. I wonder if it is now or if it's just junk.
My first teddy.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, it's not junk. It gives you, understanding of Nico's, character. But it's not important for the investigation where we are right now. So, was there... I don't remember. Was there something in here I needed a key for and I can use the key now, maybe? Let's see. I don't remember if there's something in there I needed to unlock or not. It's worth a try, though, huh? Let's see. Reminding me, myself at least. Yeah.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
And here is the key, I bet. Ha.
I took out the key.
Sweet.
I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Oh, so Imelda's also in the photo. So it's Carchon, Imelda, and Nico's dad. I'm thinking, maybe. Let's do this first.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box. I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father.
Yeah. You'll note he was not smiling.
There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
Let's look at the letter now.
Hotel St. George, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you are really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No, they'll just give you a funny job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all. He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
Interesting. It's pretty cool. You get this background story going. It's nice. I like it. So is she going to call George now or something? Yeah. She should do her like sad face or depressed face or thinking face, whatever.
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in.
Hello, George.
Interesting.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Here's the gem.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars' gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Oh, is it Montfaucon? Montfaucon? I didn't see the Cedilla on the C. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Alright, so... here's the gem.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
So I need to put the gem on the tripod now, right?
There's a guy working on a loom. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
It's interesting, yeah.
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight's scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse. What are your plans?
I want to find out who. All I've got to go by.
Right. Oh, so you do get this back apparently when you leave Ireland. Okay.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Okay, I don't know. Where's the tripod now? And let's just look at the
Let's
stuff,
take another look at the manuscript.
See, okay. That's less than
There's
helpful.
a
Yeah, we get it. Okay.
There,
Got it.
there's
Got it. Got it. And got it.
What are your plans?
I want to find all I've got.
Yep. Okay.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobinor at the Crune Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
See if Rosso has any more news. So, all right. So,
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
it's harsh. All right, so Crune or who's Rosso again? I don't remember. Let's go to Crune. Okay, I don't remember who Rosso is. Montfaucon. Hangman, I need to perform the mysterious Marquet. Not seeing Rosso's name. I don't remember who Rosso is. Nothing. No. Alright. Well, I don't know who Rosso is now. I don't remember. Alright. So now, let me save it again. This will be George at Musée Crune. Oh, not gonna let me. Yeah. I'll just do it at Crune. Okay, confirm. Alright. Let's go back inside. Okay.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. He taught me the alphabet.
Done this before.
19 letters of it.
Why don't you start off?
You know, do you?
At your age?
Alright, so I had forgotten that we didn't actually have the tripod yet. I saw it up here. I was remembering up here, and I was for somehow thinking it was in my inventory, but of course we still have to get that. So,
do you know anything about?
Not me, monsieur. It is the uniform.
And they ask you to part?
They ask me to part. They assume.
Whereas you know.
Of course not. Not like Monsieur
Monsieur Lobino, so I need to get Lobino if I can, but okay.
Can you give me any further information?
Certainly, monsieur. That tripod?
What's the
Do you...
Don't you mean...
Well, whatever it was.
What kind of... Yeah. Can I take a...
What? That house...
Okay, and...
How is...
By this...
It
I
as...
don't know why I need to click all these. Maybe I don't need to click them again. I was like, what?
Thanks for your help.
I wonder if I'm going to do other things first, because I'm not... This is almost looking like I'm back where I was, which is not extra helpful, right? Let me try going... Maybe to the police station? Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, is this Rosso, maybe? I don't remember his name.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
No. Alright.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic. In the avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur?
I'm the victim.
I see.
Outside the Hotel Uber, they stopped me as I was...
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla. Their names are
Bon.
Right. Okay.
See you later, Sergeant.
So... Postal police. Hospital. Here we go. There's a new location. Let's try this one. Tenez en trois.
I
Droite.
felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Uh-huh. Okay. So two different direction halls I can go down. Receptionist, doctor, looks like.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Here, doctor.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Oh, all right, fine. Nobody wants to shake my hand.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Plaster repairs won't help. Clown's nose. None of these other things probably will help. I definitely don't want to show him that just in case he knows more. Okay, I think we're done
Thanks
for that.
for your help.
For now, at least. Talk to the receptionist.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
I probably should say yes, shouldn't I? Lie.
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not. So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well-disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Wow. That's like not any instructions at all.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Okay.
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Don't be fresh, young man.
No, buddy. You know what's going to happen is that buzzer's going to only take place like near the end. Save your bacon from Merlin or something. Okay.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, do that. Okay, that'll be it for this part. This has been Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut, Part 16. I am Xexor, I've hosted. Please don't forget to like this vid if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next part. Until then, peace.